What? Oh yeah, the weapon on this floor is optional and hard to get to, and it's stupid hard, right? That, I believe, is meant for, like, people that already beat the game, and they're just like, I love this game, and I don't want to give it up, so, like, that big final dungeon kind of thing. I recall in the original, he was always level 100 max, and has more than 1 million health, I believe it, and had a decent chance of killing your party with almost every attack. I 100%. Here, right here on the remaster, it levels with you like other monsters, though not always 100. It should always be 100. That's kind of lame. Ignoring. Walk through the tiny door to the right. Oh, tiny door to the right. Oh, that's the other green one. Yes, Alexander, he already learned one of the important things we need to learn. Let's double check that he's equipped to learn the next one. Levels up medicine. Yes. There we go. Properly equipped. Double check everyone else is doing good. Yo, that's sick. Wait. If I level this up, is it gonna open up another one that's like only one magic spent while using triple? Because that would be crazy. Let me get it. I bet, dude, that's crazy. Because I imagine that could be something that's useful in facing Ultimate Weapon or whoever else, right? What, using like Holy or Ultima with triple? Sounds nasty. It's all done. Ifrit's all done. Although, because we wouldn't know, let me delete. Honestly, I think magic against the weapon is largely defensive and healing. Oh no. While damage is done by Squall's best limit break and boost, which is the only that can. Interesting. So Eden exceeds the 99? Oh, that's so cool. There's always something that exceeds 99. Sometimes it's, you have to do certain... Well, I remember in 10 at least. Since you draw for the first, of course. Okay, so... Yeah, this 8 HP one. I'm gonna take away this 10% HP. I haven't done this yet, but I'm curious to see if by deleting it, I'm gonna see an ability pop up that I didn't put there. So, Amnesia Rings. Make GF forget an ability. I want him to forget. Raise GF HP by 10%. I want him to forget that. Yeah, it did open up the 30% one. Neat. Alright. Okay, so he was not done. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, I kind of got space, but alright. Make sure everyone's junctioned properly. Also, things like Elemental Defense Junction is safe to get if you also have fully learned. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Are there others like that? Like other abilities that are like that one? That like, I know I've seen someone with it. Oh, like, this, right? Like, I can get rid of Strength Defense J, because I have the ST Defense J too. Right? Because if so, I need to clear some space for her anyways, so I might as well get rid of this ST Defense J. Because these don't stack. That's basically what you're saying. Alright, so walk through the door, large one, walk through, killed the second green. Yep, we did. Save, you like to head back out where you killed the first purple. Head up the stairs, head back towards where you entered the ship to find a yellow. Yep, I do remember seeing that yellow. Fight it. Now go north, past the drop point, and north. Fight the very last yellow. Alright, we just got a couple more. And much more grinding than progressing while I'm playing. Nice. So you're playing this, but you're just grinding out right now? Oh, so that's where you are. You're trying to just like make yourself fucking super strong, so you're able just to go through with ease. What's the goal there? Now we go north. Last story event was leaving until after the disaster. Dope. That's kind of interesting. It gives you a little bit more free will in the game to kind of just do whatever you want when you don't have to worry about dying so easily. I dig it. Especially, yeah. Okay, so alright, yeah, I think it's in this one. Yep, there it is. Charges you? Jesus. There's no running away from that one if you were to accidentally go in there. Did he? Nice. I gotta have like close to 100 Wizard Stones by this point, if not 100. Oh, you like this one the most, Mugen Beats, yeah? My favorite when it comes to soundtrack would have to be 7, but 10 is a close one. 10 has such beautiful music. 8, wonderful. All of them, it's hard to say that All Final Fantasies have the best music. Now go north past the drop point, north again to fight the very last hill. So yeah, it's hard, but yeah, I agree with you. It's so beautiful, so amazing. Yellow. Okay, note that the last propaganda is, shall we say, angry with killing all of his buddies. He hits slightly harder. Oh, okay, we killed him then. Faster than the previous one on this last part. Oh, wait. Oh, so that's right. So, the last yellow program pushes you out of the room, so you should already be in the correct room. Right, the elevator. Which which song is Eyes on Me? Is that, like, the love song, the theme song for, like, Oh, it's coming? Cool. Okay, cool. I'm excited. I have to fly this thing. Squall, it's trying to talk. But what's trying to talk? The ship? This is Esther Air Station. Oh. Ragnarok, do you read? Ragnarok, do you read? A radio signal. This is Air Station. Do you copy? This is good. This is the... Oh, is it this song? This is beautiful. Yeah, this is an amazing one. This ship is the Ragnarok. Whoa, is this really the Ragnarok? You're in space, right? Yeah, but I have no idea where we are. Roger that. We can track you from here. Go home. Ragnarok, it's been 17 years. What? Can we make it back? Give it to us. You should have enough fuel. Enter your location into the atmosphere, the re-entry program, and you'll be okay. Once you enter the atmosphere, we can guide you down. You'll be just fine. Wait, so this ship has not operated for 17 years? Is that what you're saying? How do I enter the data? No sweat. We'll take this step by step. Are you in the pilot seat? There's too many seats here. It's the one on the right. Sit there. I don't think. Hey, I'm here. See the touch panel in front of you. That's crazy. Do we know where this has been, though? Has it just been in the space station? And they just thought it was junk? Or they just didn't have any purpose for it? Maybe that's why they didn't use it, because they didn't think it would work after 17 years. Or maybe... No, wait, it had to have been floating in space if it had all the monsters in it, right? How did the Ragnarok get here? Is all I'm wondering is why was it just floating, and how did we just stumble upon it? The rest is easy. Just enter the following data. Go ahead. WJH. Enter. Then tuner. And then enter. Enter. No errors? It's fine. Next, I'm sure you're okay, but there's something I need you to do. Turn off the gravity generator. This should save some fuel. Okay, good. Use the same touch panel to turn it off. Alright. This must be it. Done. Congratulations, you're home free, Ragnarok. Hot damn. And there's one more thing we need to tell you. How to fly this thing? From all of us at Ground Control, we wish you Godspeed. Thanks? They don't think we're gonna make it, do they? Is this the song? I haven't heard this yet. There it is. I've never heard this, dude. On the stage, on my own, never said my words, wishing they would be heard. I should wait till the chorus before I say I haven't heard it. The melodies come before. Oh, okay. It's great that even back then some of the songs had like actual lyrics. Same old songs, just once more. Yo, Eyes on Me. Wait, is this Julia singing? Was her name Julia? Is that supposed to be who it is? Is this supposed to be Squall, Laguna's... Oh, is this Renoa's mother singing? Is this supposed to be her song? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Orion, unbelievable. I would never... That's so amazing. How are we supposed to know that that's the name of this song? And oh my god. The singer of this song couldn't be with her true love. It was during a war, and Laguna was sent off. He had stuff to do. He was in love with Julia, and Julia obviously was also infatuated with Laguna. However, a different man saved Julia from her life during the war or whatnot, you know, and they fell in love, I guess. But she still made this song. And the funny thing, the crazy thing that I'm saying all this is because this is how I believe it. Renoa's mother, Squall's father, were meant to be together, and it didn't work. But their children found a way. Let's go on between. I'll try though, it's hard not to, because I'm listening to the lyrics. You should go back to your seat now. Just a little longer. I know, I knew this was like a big moment. They're basically, this is just, yeah. No. And I got the gist. I was kind of reading as I was talking, but yeah. The only hope. That's nice. They just, when we get back, we won't be able to stay together, huh? Why do you say that? Maybe. What's that from? No one can predict the future. There are no guarantees. Those were your words, Renoa. That's just crazy, though. That's not what I meant. Like, the story, this story, when the paths, there's so many paths, different people and their paths in this story that just intertwine, and it's all like destiny. It seems like it's just so much. They're all angry with me. They're not gonna. They knew she was possessed. They won't be angry with her. This is Station Ragnarok. This is the Ragnarok. We have some questions for you. We're collecting escape pods. We have a good idea of what happened. I hope no one from Lunar Base is on the Ragnarok. Why? How many of you are there? Just 2? Your names? Squall, I'm a seed from Balam Garden. And the other? Renoa. Right on, man. Right on. I've become a sorceress. I can't stay with you anymore, Squall. What do you mean she's become a sorceress? Just because she was possessed by one? I don't want the future. I want the present to stand still. I just want to stay here with you. Spawn, Ragnarok. Nobody would want to be around me anymore. Yo, what is happening right now? Sorcerers will be seized upon arrival. Be sure to follow the... Oh no, I'm scared. We can't go home. Squall, do you copy? Is the sorceress listening too? I'm scared, Squall. He's not gonna let him take her. I don't want to go back. He won't let them take her. At this point, this guy's already risked his life. Both their lives to save her life. He will... Yeah, I believe Squall would take down many that tried to harm her. At this point in time, he didn't like her at the beginning of all this. Everything they've been through. He thought he's lost her so many times. And then now he finally has her again. He's not going to lose her anymore. That's very nice. Oh boy, that's bad music. I don't know what to do. This is just another crossroad in my life, but for the first time, I don't know which way to go. I've come this far because I've fallen for you. Noah? Now, Am I just supposed to let you go? Sorceress Renoa. Ain's descendant. Yo, that's not true. That's not true. Come with us. We must seal your power for the sake of the world. What power? Didn't she leave her? How does she have any more power? Alright. How does that work? What, when the sorceress leaves, she still leaves behind something? For understanding, tell us when you're ready. I should tell you this before I go. That must be what the whole anagram of that song that we were talking about, the Sorceress Tadea's song. What sounds like Latin but isn't Latin is in fact a anagram. The thing with the witches, passing on of it. What was it again? It was a succession of the witches and love. I believe that's what the theme. Both of those two things. Succession of witches and love is the theme of this video. It's so much about love. There's so much romance, but the succession of witches, because what we've experienced a handful of them at this point now, and now Renoa being the next one. What does that mean? Is she gonna be a good witch? I was possessed out in space. There was a sorceress inside me. Ultimecia, a sorceress from the future. She's trying to achieve time compression. She's the only one who would be able to exist in such a world. She and no other. As long as I'm free, she'll continue to use me to accomplish her goal. You can't let that happen, right? I should go now. You ain't going nowhere. But no, don't let her go. I'm ready. What the fuck? Alright. Yo, we can't just let them take her and put her in a cell. We'll be heading to the Sorceress Memorial. Renoa, don't go. Thanks, Squall, but I have to. Have to go. You don't have to go, Renoa. Still have your ring. Yes, give that back. You keep it? No. Give it back. You sure? Yeah. No way we lose Renoa. This is what Renoa decided. There's nothing I can do about it, right? I guess we just go back. Apparently I'm supposed to go to the passenger area, but I'm not sure. Here we go. Oh, the guy who escaped with us. What happened to Elle? Sis wasn't there. I hope she's alright. He had said he'd wait for the rescue. Found a chocobo, so I went for a run. And I came up this ship. There you were, Squall. I see. It's like the chocobo letter. Hey, does this ship fly? Does it move? Who knows? Squall? That was so cool when you jumped out into space. Just like a hero from a storybook. Where's the heroine? Renoa is... Hey, Zell. Hey, the crew's back. What's up, Squall? I imagine Adea left. I'm glad you're safe. Maybe, hopefully, Prince Sorceress Adea is back at the orphanage, so I can go attempt to win that fucking heart from her. I hate to tell you this now, but we've got major problems down here. What does that mean? Well, here it goes. A big thing called Lunatic Pandora came out of nowhere. Matron couldn't achieve what she set out to do because of it, which is okay. Matron's not a sorceress anymore. Matron gave away her power to someone without realizing it. She gave away her power to someone without realizing it. She gave it to Renoa. That's how Renoa was able to do that limit break. She didn't have Angelo, but she did some crazy, like, angel, like, res type gimmick. As if that had to be how she was capable of doing that limit break without Angelo. Because she now has powers. She's a sorceress. What the fuck? Dude, that's really impressive. Storytelling-wise, that's really impressive. Because that's stuff you wouldn't notice unless you're like, thinking about it. Oh yeah, the Galbadian military is controlling Lunatic Pandora. They excavated it from the ocean where Esther sank it years ago. Inside the Lunatic Pandora, there's this thing called a crystal pillar. It's called Monsters from the Moon. Yeah, what the... Then monsters came falling from the earth. Total panic down here. It wasn't just monsters that came falling down. Sorceress Adele came down along with the machine that could find her. I guess the stream of falling monsters engulfed the machine? Lunatic Pandora caught Adele from that stream. Dr. Odin thinks that may have been Galbadia's true intent. Oh my god, meaning? Adele, that's not enough. That's enough for now. But Squall. I know we've got problems. But I can't think right now. What's wrong, Squall? Renoa is a sorceress now. She received Matron's powers. An escort from Esther came to pick Renoa up. Renoa's an Esther. We have to go get her. Was she taken by force? No, it was Renoa's decision. She was scared about being a sorceress. Scared of being feared, hated. Scared that no one would want to be around her. She said she couldn't handle that. Didn't you try to stop her, Squall? It was Renoa's decision. What right do I have to object? Oh, stop that. What are you talking about? Why did you go all the way out in space to save Renoa? I know, right? To hand her over to Esther so that you might never see her again? No, right? Wasn't it because you wanted to be with Renoa? You're a fool. Seriously? Fool, huh? Maybe. What am I doing? I may never get to hear Renoa's voice ever again. What the hell am I doing? We need to go get her. What can I do? Go get her. Of course. Have you decided? Head to Esther, right? Pandora, whatever, and Sorceress Adele are out of my hands. I don't even know where to look for her. The only thing I know is Renoa. The only thing I want to do for sure right now is Renoa. I'm going to get Renoa back. Okay, so now we take... Oh, awesome, Orion, awesome. So it looks like we need to get Renoa back before we call it a night. Yep. Okay, so I think now we have to take control of the cockpit. Please, are we going? Get out of my way! Not lengthy, cool. Yeah, because I definitely want to have free control and be able to do everything. So I don't want to not have any of the story like missed on stream. But when it comes to grinding and getting Guardian Forces and getting ultimate weapons and stuff, that's not really story that we're not really. Okay. I hope this ain't the case, but I can picture Selfie in the pilot seat. And Selfie screaming, "Woohoo, we're flying!" And standing next to her, very excited her. Oh fuck. Watch that be the case. Oh my god. Woohoo! There it is. We're fine. Sophie's just amazing. So, Orion, I had a epiphany or whatever. I realized something because... Okay, so you were talking about... Let's go all the way back to Sorceress Adea's song. How the anagram is secession of witches and love. Those are the themes of the game, right? The game's obviously about love because it's so romantic. It's such a romantic game. But it's about the secession of witches. There's sorceresses and other sorcerers from the future, and then sorcerers, and the succession as in the next sorceress is Rinoa? Sorceress Adea accidentally gave Rinoa her powers? I think it was in the process of, I feel like when Ultimacia took over, like left Adea and went into Rinoa after we defeated her, I think in that moment the powers got transferred of sorts. But that being said, when we were on the ship and we didn't have Angelo, and Rinoa was able to do her limit break, and it was this fucking angel gimmick with like, so it was crazy, right? That must be because she's a sorceress. Like she hasn't pulled off any sort of thing like that to this point. But now she's a sorceress. She just has these powers. She doesn't know what they are. But she could be a good witch, because if that's her limit break, if she's an angel, then I can't imagine that she is... I don't know. That just kind of blew... What I was thinking, I was just thinking like, the only reason she was capable of doing that limit break was because she recently acquired the sorcerer's powers. Is what I'm thinking. It sounds logical. That's basically all I'm getting at. It sounds logical, because otherwise it's like, if she has the ability to be able to like do all this magic and stuff, why is she shooting her dog from her arm? Right? Why is she telling her dog if she had these powers? So I think that's what we were supposed to see. I think you're supposed to see that limit break on the ship to be like, whoa, since when can Rinoa do stuff like that? I think that's what was supposed to happen. But yeah, because that's crazy. It's pretty easy. I think I'll be fine. Especially the way that they do the limit break. I know all limit breaks kind of focus in, but when they did hers, it focuses in on her face, and then it kind of spreads out to be like, yo, this is Rinoa, but check out what she can do. Check out what she can do now, or something like that. And it's spread out, and then she raises up and becomes this. It is crazy. That's never guarantee it won't crash. No one can predict the future, right? So head to Esther. Probably at the Sorceress Memorial. We're gonna go rescue Rinoa. Alright, first things first, take care of getting Rinoa back on the team. Fly over to the Esther Source Memorial. Ragnarok will automatically fly to locations for you. Oh wow, as well as you help her to get. Oh. Esther Sorceress Memorial. Yeah, that's so cool. I didn't know that we could do this. Does it get higher? Ah, it'll climb over. Oh, it does. It looks like it does go up. Let's save, because we had a lot of story. And we got Zell on the team. Let's Junction. Let me double check some stuff. He's Junction, and Rinoa has to be Junction. Have that kind of. Next thing's next. I want to double check who has what. Ah, he has it. Alright, we're giving it back to Rinoa. I was wondering where all of the magic that Adea had. And they put it on... Where are they going? Okay, I think we're good. Nice. Okay, so now Renoa has stuff. Let's unjunction people. Oh no, Renoa has everything now. And Selfie has everything, so we'll just junction... Okay, cool. Which... Oh, you never auto-flew either? Yeah, that's interesting. It just said that here. It has the ability to auto. That's pretty cool. Thinking of doing some grinding this weekend off stream. Once you get Renoa back, may I point you towards a couple locations that are good for it? Yeah, for sure. I know there's one called Cactar Island. And then they also say like something about like the place closest to hell or something, which is kind of a creepy name for something. And like hearing that, I was like, I was expecting that to play out somehow into the game, but with a title like that, this isn't really a biblical game, so I have no idea. I have no idea what the name of that is all about. Oh, so that probably means something about, like, the northernmost island and the southernmost island? Does that have anything to do with it, or is that not realistic? Because now that just sounds like we're talking about the North Pole and the South Pole. Not even close. That's funny. That's so weird. I wonder why they're called that. I'm sure it has a story. It's got to have a story. That's funny. Okay, so we're junction. We should be junction. No idea. Cool names. But yeah, I've got to believe there's something. That's a weird thing for their fucking really interesting names. What's their gimmick? Is there anything? Maybe like the environment of the spots. Maybe I'll be able to notice some differences between the two places when I check them out. But yeah, does one place sound nice and does one place sound bad? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why. Okay, so we saved, and now let's go. This is as simple as entering the building. No shit. Pick her up and continue along the story. So apparently there's a few parts of the story they want us to do before doing the final stuff. So we're gonna do a few. Because it's more than just getting Renoa. It looks like we have to go back to Adea's house. Wait, what was this? Stop? I'll give it to you. You want to see your comrade off? I'll make an exception. Go ahead. Yes, the place closest to hell. The hidden draw points. I was reading something on that. Where if you walk along the actual continent and keep just pressing X, you'll find like these draw points for really powerful magic. I did read something on it. I haven't experienced it yet or whatnot, but I think I was curious about the title of the place or the island closest to hell that I read a little bit into. That's why I read that. What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. But I didn't read anything about island closest to heaven. What's that about? Is it also hard monsters? Do what I should have done earlier. I'll never know unless I do it. What are you talking about? I know what I want and what I have to do. There's still a chance I'm not gonna look back. I'm taking Renoa with me. There are hidden drop points all over the world. If you have move, find, equip, they are relatively dense on. Oh. Yeah, they're both similar. Oh shit. Yeah, we're getting her back. Go Squall. That's funny. We walk in and we're said, yo, we're taking her back. No, hold on. I'll get you out in a second. What am I supposed to do? Come on. Excuse me. There you go. Oh, shit. What if that killed her? What if that just made things explode and he killed her? Oh my goodness. Oh. As happy and as much as I like them, like finding love and being together, I do have a little bit of the game just kind of starts off like there's a big chunk of the game to where it's like Squall can't stand her. I mean, obviously she wins him over, but I kind of feel the same thing with like Aerith and Cloud from 7, and Aerith was a little bit more cutesy and annoying, so she won her over maybe. When Renoa is trying to be cutesy and annoying to Squall, he turns her down. He rejects it. But then all of a sudden, Squall starts risking his life for her and cares so much about her. And I believe that there's, obviously he found that he did care for her after all of this, everything they were going through and the different times that she was in danger. Obviously, the worry that he felt for her then maybe opened his eyes to his true feelings, sure. But there is that their story itself, I feel like there's a little bit of a gap in between where I think I just would have wanted to see some sort of growth in their relationship. It kind of just feels like it went from like maybe 30% to like 80%. No, I mean, yeah. All right, run a little Squall. Let's go. Ah, now it's at 100%. It's great. We got our crew. Whoa, whoa. Is that one of them Shumi guys? Oh, no, 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 okay. I saw his hand and it's a normal human hand. So like, nah, he ain't one of the Shumi tribe people. That man. Okay, that's weird. He literally just drew it too. Awesome. And it goes off to the side of the screen where she is. I've seen him before. Yeah, I guess so. Isn't that how it's supposed to be though, right? It's supposed to be like, yeah. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. What's wrong, Renoa? A little embarrassed. I was so set on staying in Esther. Then, when you guys rescued me, it made me so happy. And no need to be embarrassed. Yeah, happy is good. Thanks, everybody. I have a lot on my mind. As an expert Squall observer, it's thinking, what do we do now? Blah, 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 blah. If you think and worry too much, everything tends to turn bad. We can we'll fly. We can fly over the spots, but there's still we have to hit up. Okay, so it says not to go next, and they will settle on going to Adea's house. Bring up the map and have the Ragnarok fly over there. Automatically follow Angelo off to the left when you reach Adea's house. It's time for some lengthy cutscenes and a whole lot of talking. Make your way over to Esther's to continue the story once more. Oh my God, you can actually land on the roof portion. Oh no, it looks like we do have some talking stuff. Tons of story time? Are you kidding me? Oh, nice. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I think there is. That's going to be rough, but that's okay. Do it. Why don't we just picture a brighter future? That basically we'll get through the story. We'll call it there, but probably like 30 minutes to an hour. Jesus, of story. Seriously, what do we do from here? Let's just fly over the spots so I know where they are, Orion. But then we'll go to Adea's house and get that kicked in here. Don't we have to do something about that lunatic Pandora and Esther? After all, the Galbadians are controlling it, which means Cypher is behind all this too, right? Cypher is Ultimus Messiah's puppet, yeah. Well, I mean, there's a love there. Yeah, and that Ultimacia. We can't let that sorceress from the future mess up our world. Let's go kick her ass. We're seeds. We're here to destroy sorceresses, right? Hell? Sorry. Yeah, I know, don't say stuff like that. So, Squall, where are we going? Can we go to the orphanage you guys were talking about in Travia? That place is in shambles. Nothing to see there. I want to stay away from places where there are lots of people. I'm a sorceress. If Ultimacia possesses me again, let's go. Head to Edea's house. All right, let's check out this. Let's check out these spots. So, nice. So now that we're up and flying, let's bring up this map. What do we got here? We got Edea's house over here. But so let's see. I think closest is east side of Esther, sort of a U-shaped island. U-shaped island. Let's start flying around, maybe. On it. I want to run into that. Oh, one of those on the far east. I see. Up the coast. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I see him. So it's one of these ones. Is it one of these that we're up on top of, or you think even more so? Because there's still one more island. There's that island over there. Just a bit north, so this one. I'm gonna save. Because we might die right now. Give me a second. Alright, let's see if we run into anything. Oh yeah, not this one. Okay. Good. Do you think it's... one of these two, or is it's higher up? Because there are some... There's more islands up north more. Like this. Oh, this one kind of looks like a U. Is it this one? It looks like a U. It's like a heart. Oh, it shows the name at the bottom of the menu. Oopsie. I was supposed to... I know what you mean. Get out and then look at our... I know what you mean. All right. Nope. This one's kind of a U. I think I went too high north. Oh, this is island closest to heaven. This one's the island closest to heaven. Uh-oh. I did just save, though. Oh, Ochu's? We can take an Ochu. No, not if it's this. Don't do what I think you're doing to me. Stop. Oh no, earthquake. Oh, no worries, no worries. So this is one. Is the island closest to is island closest to heaven and island closest to hell next to each other, or do we have to go far? Because we this is island closest to heaven. No, not dead. Eight Ochu tentacles. Ochu. Boy, he has a lot of health. A lot more health than I thought he would. Oh, not far. It's clear on the opposite side of the map. So, island closest to heaven is on the east. Island closest to hell is on the west. Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't know I could go right. I didn't even think that the map was like that. I would have expected that there was an invisible wall and I'd have to go back. That's so funny. Cool. All right, well, see, we survived that, so let's heal and save up real quick. We just got a bunch of experience or something from that. That's funny. So I'm familiar with this spot then. And then you have to show me where Cactuar Island is. Because I definitely want to know where Cactuar Island is. Oh, I see the U-shaped one. I see it right there, dude. I totally know. I can totally guess where it is. And that makes sense. It's this one. Huh. I bet it is. Yep. Yep. This is, I saw this island, and I saw there was no, there's no beach to get on top of it. Like, so I couldn't get above it to get on it with the garden. See? And so, yeah. I had a strong feeling that this was an end game, like, hardest area type thing. So, okay, so that's easy to find, especially because they're right next to each other. That's easy. Cactuar Island. My guess, it's sort of Colossus. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Oh, Cactuar Island. Yeah, where's Cactuar Island? Is this it? Far southwest corner. Is the deep sea research station. Have Zell in your party. First time you land there, he has a few extra lines. Hell yeah. Say far southwest corner. Let's find it so I know where it is. There it is. That's so cool that it's this far out on the... Oh my god. Like, who would think to explore the edges? I mean, everyone should, I guess, at some point in the game. But holy crap, that's awesome. Okay, I know where that is now. Two, and that. Alright, Cactuar Island. Cactuar Island is east of Cetra. Oh, I see. Okay, I'll show you where I thought it was when you said that. I'll show you where I'm headed, but I see where it is now. So when you said that, I thought maybe this island, which now I see definitely not, because it would be green and luscious. Okay, apparently I'm wrong. It's not green and luscious because there's a cactuar on it. Duh, it wouldn't be green and luscious. It's a desert for cactus. There's literally a cactuar that's like appearing on the screen. Can't miss it. That's so funny. Oh, that's sick. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Orion. That's good. Yeah, Crushers, that's what they were recommending me to learn some of the abilities that we need. However, I think there's still a lot of grinding. I need to get items, so I don't think that I can. I don't think I'll need to do the cactuars. So I'll be having to get a lot of items, and I think in the process of getting said items, I'll end up leveling up most of the abilities I need. But yeah, let's save here. We still have a big chunk of story, but it's basically just gonna be story, and then we'll call it after that. But it looks like we're still got at least a half hour of story. Oh, you can land on Fisherman's Horizon on Stove and even go back and pilot the garden around if you... Oh, that's nice, yeah. That's always kind of fun if you wanted to use some of the old vehicles that you get in the other games. Oh, Angelo. Okay, so 2 important things to note. Oh, wait, no, this... I have to scroll up a little bit. Okay, follow Angelo off to the left when he reaches... It's time for some lengthy... Alright, he went off to the left. Once. Just the once. Why? Oh, what? I'm sure you want to be alone with her. Is the car still there? Another mode of transit. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, Squall, I never thought you were in Roma. Ah, you know. Oh, romantic. I never thought you were a romantic type. Yeah, the car ran out of gas, of course, and it's actually... it was. I don't know if it still is, because we went back to that spot. I bet it's gone now. But it ended up getting stuck right in between the little forest area that you have to go through to get to Delling City. It ended up like blocking it. There was a small little crack that I had to squeeze my characters if I was trying to walk through because the car was like perfectly almost blocking the whole thing. All right, I'll go get Renault Squall. You stay right here. Yeah, and then there's chocobos, right? I haven't rode a chocobo in this game yet, but there is chocobos. They're allowed. They're a form of transport, um, which I believe the chocobos can travel across. They're unique. They can travel across like maybe mountains or something. But if something is hard to reach, you can't reach it, but you can be a chocobo. That must mean that they're able to cross some sort of land that just walking around you can't. So, nothing about the sorceress, huh? I'm sure she's trying not to think about it. Who cares if she's a sorceress, right? You don't care either, do you? He's talking to Angelo, but Renault can hear. Renault is just Renault. Oh, Renault, I didn't see you there. What'll become of me? Don't worry about it. There have been many good sorceresses. Adea was one. You can be like her. But Adea is still... I can't guarantee anything either. If Ultimacia possesses me again... She saw me. She controlled me in outer space and made me break Adele's seal. What might happen next? What will I end up doing? Will I end up fighting everyone? Scary thought, isn't it? Renault, even if you end up as the world's enemy, I'll be your knight. Oh great, Cypher, or Squall and Renoa versus Cypher and Ultimacia. Final battle. If I fall under Ultimacia's control again, Seed will come kill me, right? And the leader of Seed is you, Squall. Oof. Squall's sword will pierce my heart. Oof. I guess it's okay if it's you, Squall. Nobody else. Yikes. Squall, if that ever happens... He's just standing there quietly. That's enough. He's pissed. I'll never do anything like that. The sorceress I'm after is not you, Renoa. My enemy is a sorceress from the future. Ultimacy. That was a funny line. My sorceress is the sorceress from the future. Ultimacia lives in the future and possesses me. She uses my body as her extension in this world. Wow, how? How will you save me? I'll come up with something. There's got to be a way. Don't worry, trust me. I trust you. Well, until you find a way, maybe. Maybe I should stay in Esther. At that memorial. Wouldn't that be better? No, that'd be pointless. I'll just end up going after you again. Renoa, just stay close to me. Oh, those words. What? That's what started everything. Oh, stay close to me? What are you talking about? You don't remember? Something I said. Oh, just forget it. No, what did he say? No, it's because of the GF. That's why I forgot. That's just an excuse. That's hilarious. You forgot our anniversary. No, honey, the Guardian Force is fucking with my memory. That's all. Feeling better? Yeah. Can I tell you a story? I had a dream. It was a scary dream. We make a promise. We promise to see shooting stars together. I get dressed up and put on your ring. But the thing is, I can't remember where I'm supposed to meet you. I start to panic. I really wanted to see you, Squall, but I don't know where to go. I start running through the mountains, the deserts, the plains, through Timber, Balam, and Galvadia. When I realize I can't run anymore, I just want to see you so bad. So I screamed, Squall, where are you? Then I woke up. I was crying. Sorry. Don't have to say anything. It just felt like I had to tell you. It was just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it. I guess you're right. How about this? I'll be here. Why? The reason why you couldn't find me was because we haven't promised yet. Promised. I'll be waiting for you. If you come here, you'll find me. I promise. I'll be here, too. It's a promise. Thanks, Squall. Oh, so if they get lost, this is where they'll meet up? That's awesome. Next time, we'll meet for sure. Whoa. Uh-oh. Sorry to interrupt, but it's an emergency. Uh-oh. We got radio contact from Esther Presidential Palace. They have a plan to defeat Ultimecia. They want to hire C to execute it? No, we don't want the job. We'll pass. It might be a trap to get Renault back in Esther. True? Oh, and the guy we spoke to, his name's Kyros? Could he be that Kyros? Wait, what? Kyros is in Esther? Kyros is in Esther Presidential Palace? He wants to hire us? Alright, let's go. If Kyros is there, is Laguna and Ward all... I can't imagine all of them are together. Why would they be? But why not? They're friends. They're buddies. Oh my god, what is she doing right there? Creepy. Squall, you were always looking for Elle with the tears in your eyes. Yikes, why'd she have to say it like that? Alright. One last spot. One last spot. Squall. There's something I must tell you. It is about me. Yes, I believe it was 13 years ago. This is when my story began. I first became a sorceress when I was a child, and once again 13 years ago. How can you become one again? That day, right here, I encountered a sorceress on the verge of death. I received her powers of my own will. Who was that? That sorceress was an entity of fear for my children. That sorceress was an entity of fear for my children. I could not let her get to them. But this turned out to be the beginning of my painful story. At this very minute, my bitter story has ended. I now understand there is an end, no matter how painful it may be. Therefore, Squall, you must fight to the end, even though it may bring tragedy to others. That's all you have to say to me. Now go, Squall. That's all you have to say to me. Fight until you die. You gotta do it. What the fuck? Even if it kills you, you gotta do it. So it looks like Ultimecia, there was a dying sorceress, and she passed on her powers. But then those powers, whatever that was what drove her away from the kids. I guess she wanted to protect the kids. And maybe that's maybe where, I don't know, interesting. I figure the kids got away once they got adopted. Yet they all found their way back to okay. That's something different about this Final Fantasy than others, is the characters in this one are all they all have the same, not the same backstory, but sort of. They're all in the same story. They all have the same story. They're all connected. Whereas other games, like let's say 7, because we just finished 7, all the characters have a common goal. They all come from very different backgrounds, unlike this, to where they all seem to come from the same exact background. The difference in the backgrounds for like 7 and stuff, it really created a type of strangers just working together for a common goal. So it's really interesting. This is really interesting too. It's just totally different perspective, a different approach to a story, really. Just the fact that they've all been connected throughout their entire lives, basically. Okay, so make your way over. You can actually land on the roof portion of Esther Air Station, save yourself some walking. First, let's save. Then we go there and we go have a couple conversations and we're donezo. Oh, Renault's back in the party. Alright, let's do a switch. Not that. Then Junction. Double checking the abilities, always got to. Okay. Alright, so now we're headed to their air station. Two important notes. Oh, guys, this is it. This is just a little bit that we have left. Two important notes. You can now encounter monsters while walking around in Esther. Monsters are easy to defeat, though, so you do not have to prepare too much. The second important note, though, is that your party has been rearranged after your last stop at Adea's house. Switch the party members around again if you wound up with any characters other than your primary team prior to entering Esther. Head over to the Presidential Palace. Okay. We can land directly in. Drive right into it. No. Okay, so it looks like we can land in. I think that's what they're saying. We can land inside the city. Well, that's weird. Somebody's lying. I'll land right here because yeah, somebody's lying. They fucking said I can enter right away. All right. Bryce, I'm not doing it right. Make your way to the Esther King. You can actually land on the roof portion of the Esther Air Station to save yourself. Oh, the roof portion. All right, so, okay. What about this? Is that what they're talking about? Right here. Holy crap, no way. What? That's where it was? Oh my god, I would not have noticed that. I was trying to land on the ground or land in the city. I didn't notice there was that thing right there. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Because it's, you know, it's literally like a helipad. We're hurt. There's too many of them. Oh yeah, the monsters that are. That's really close by. I know where. Actually, I know where we are right here. I feel like I know where we are. And I should go up, and then I think I just have to kind of go right a couple times. Oh no, it's straight. Oh, horrible. Is that an imp? Not Berserk. I like how he has his back turned. Okay, as long as Berserk's fine, as long as he's not confused, I don't care how angry he is. Blizzard's trash. Why is there a Blizzard draw point so late at a place so late in the game? Blizzard's trash. It's gonna take up space at that point. Come on, you want some of this? Last bits of story. Fortunately, reading, I did see a little spoiler. That sounds very exciting, very interesting. That's coming up, like very interesting. That's coming up, and I understand why this guide says, "Hey, before you start doing all that side stuff, you should do this first." I understand why. Oh, it's this door. I didn't even realize that was a door. It's not a door. Is this not the palace? Yeah, I get that, but could you, like, guide me? Presidential Palace. Is there a hall somewhere? Oh, once inside there left? Oh, go back and go to the left? Oh, because last time it was blocked. That's why. Because there was guards there. Now they're not there anymore. I see. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah, right over here. Yes, because these guards were here. And what, now we can get in here? President's waiting. Oh my god, here we go. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, when you said down the hall to the left, I said, oh yeah, there was an area where there was guards. Heroes and Ward? The big guy in the green hat is Ward? That's why he said, I know that guy. That's why he said, I know that guy. What the fuck? These guys are in charge? Do they? The president of this place is Laguna? How does that even happen? Hey there. What the? Been wanting to meet you guys. What the fuck? You guys are the ones who were inside my head, right? Al told me. It was like there were some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. Thought they were some kind of fairies flying over us. So I'm Laguna, President Laguna Lore of Esther. Holy shit, I did not expect him to be. I know what's gonna happen in a second. I didn't know this was. That's amazing. Pleased to meet you. We weren't in a state of emergency. I talked to you some more, but, well, whatever, let's talk. Wait, is this his outfit? What do you want to know? You'll never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. So why don't you guys throw out some questions and he'll try to answer them, please. I have plenty. How did this happen? Where did you guys come from? It looks like Ward has a big beard. Oh my god. Ward doesn't say. He says to relax here a while. You're already here. Why not listen to the mission briefing? Man, you look way too serious. Whatever. What are you doing here is my biggest question right now. You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all. I know he was silly. But I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed after you went to Windhill. Then Elle was abducted by Esther and you went on a journey. A journey to get Elle back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esther. You somehow got into Esther and rescued Elle. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is, why are you the president? Exactly. How did that leap happen? Want to know? It's a long story. Yes, let me hear it. You want to hear it, really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Elle, but of course that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by Sorceress Adele, with an ingenious yet inhumane Odin. The ingenious yet inhumane Odin. Both of them were interested in Elle. couldn't just pack up and leave. Adele was being angry. My research would be kaput. Odin only thought about his research. Right? Yep. It's basic, yeah. But while researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. Oh, like what? It was a device to seal magic, sealing facility. It was a device to seal magic, sealing facility. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed a big favor to the Adele resistance, helped me rescue Al. I spoke with my comrades. 2 issues came up. First, stopping the crystal pillar from calling monsters from destroying everything like what happened in Centra. Second, freeing Esther from Adele's hands. We planned and planned, based on my brilliant ideas, of course. Am I to believe that Laguna is the one that took down Adele? We're back in the lunatic Pandora research facility. Laguna's responsible for locking her up? And that's maybe how he became president, because he did such a good thing for the whole, country, I guess? There's only one goal. Following Odin's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. Set the course and the stop point in the ocean. Goodbye. Set the course and the stop point in the ocean. Goodbye. Oh no. Whoa. What, so they tried to just... That was easy, but we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lure Adele. Oh my god, is that her? She looks buff as fuck. Adele appeared as we expected. She's fucking shredded. What is going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar. Where? Inside there, Elle's been taken hostage. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Elle. Tricked her? They got her in there and then they concealed her magic? You thought I would fall for that trick? Oh shit. Wait, how is this a lady if that's a dude? What? Maybe she's just so buff that, or, you know, no boobies. Adele realized that alone was a hologram. But it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always... Perfect. Kiro's ward, no! Oh no! Piece of cake. Oh my god, they did. That's all it took for them to take out an evil sorceress. They tricked her. Adele was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. Doesn't look human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. Hear that? So they sent her out into space, created a tomb for her? We had to do something. So we decided to send her far, far away. Wait. Into outer space. The Ragnarok is what sent her there. That's why it was still roaming around in space. Because it helped launch? So are we to understand there's more than one Ragnarok? Oh my god, that makes sense now. Why it was just floating around and hasn't been used for 17 years or so? And now you also know why the Ragnarok is in orbit, or at least was... Yes, exactly. Oh my god. That explains that. And that about wraps up that part. So I might understand... Okay, so other than Ultimacia wanting L, for whatever reason she does, I feel like all of this, that bad shit that's happening right now, that could be the end of the world, you know, that shit's on Laguna. If they would just left Adele in power, like, who knows what the world would have been, I guess, but, like, breaking free and wanting now, pissed off that she has been locked up, yo, that makes things 10 times worse. But the real work began after that. A fierce debate ensued about who should govern this country after Adele was gone. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up to be this hero of revolution. And I ended up being president. He wasn't paying close, so he accidentally stumbled into it. Oh man. And I made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on L. It was a mistake to send L alone back to Rain. Rain died, and L was sent to the orphanage. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's where the separation happened. But where did Squall come into all of this? Does Laguna not know that there was another child there with Rain when she died, probably? If I had only gone to Windhill with Elle, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead. Alone was missing. My job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it. At war the entire time between 17 years ago and now. Oh yeah. Okay, well, what else do we... There's still more. Tell me about Rain. Rain's story. Some other time, maybe. No, I can't. It's too much for me to remember. No. No. That's horrible. That's like the biggest detail. That's what, like, the most important thing we need to know right now. He hasn't mentioned anything. This is crazy. This is crazy. What the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? Well, Elle was about 2. There was a massive hunt for girls in Esther. Esther's soldiers came to Windhill, and Elle's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. Massive hunt was to find the sorcerer for Esther's ruler, Sorcerer Sidel. The successor, sorry. The massive hunt was to find the successor for Esther's ruler, Sorcerer Sidel. Which, what? That ends up getting Adea. Alone was raised by, or maybe not. No, okay. Wait, Alone was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. Then there was another massive hunt for a successor, and Esther again. Elle was taken away, even though I was there. It's the most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died. Elle was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to, but I had my reasons. I found out about this afterwards, but the reason why Elle was to leave the orphanage was special power. Doc Odine wanted to do his research on Elle's special power. Looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Adea. That does also explain why so many orphans became Seed members, because Adea and Sid created created the garden. You know them better than I do. Kramers took Elle out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? That was the garden. Big ship. After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage, and Elle looked after all the kids. Oh, maybe not. She said her life was on the ship. Life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. That is the garden then, is it not? That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Esther's ship rescued them, and she finally met up with me. This whole time, Elle has been in the garden taking care of the younglings. The young cadets. That's so cool. And she finally met up with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at that time. Alone followed me out to space. Little Elle was all grown up. Then she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Elle was taken into custody by Galbadia. No! She's inside Lunatic Pandora. That's the final goal, huh? We gotta save Ella. Alone. We're gonna rescue her. Help us out, okay? So... again, still a little bit confused with Ultimacia's plan in this whole thing. Why does Ultimacia want... maybe we'll find that out. But I'm curious, why does Ultimacia want Alone? Because if Elle was chosen as a successor once, didn't work out, and then she was hopefully going to be the successor of Witches, you know, the next one again. But I mean, what happens? She was going to be the successor, but instead they ended up capturing Adele and sending her into space. And then now Ultimacia took control of Adea, who then was also trying to find that successor. Is Ultimacia trying to go into Alone to bring herself back? Is that what's kind of happening here? Because I feel like Ultimacia, maybe this was her goal for so long. Maybe she was also doing it back with Sorceress Adele as well. Maybe not. I don't know. But now I guess I understand that Sorceress Adea got her powers from a different sorceress that was dying. But that sorceress was not Adele or Ultimacia, right? I wish I would know the name of that sorceress. Because now Adea no longer has her powers, and she's passing them on to Rinoa. Am I to believe that there's always a witch and an evil witch, and there has to always be two? Because when there was Adea, there was Adele. No more Adea, but there's Rinoa. I don't know. I'm wondering, is... God, I hope Alone doesn't become some evil... Oh, boy, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy, because I'm still not 100% sure the motivations behind Ultimacia. Straight to the heart of the matter, just like a workaholic seed. Is it my turn? Oh, God. Odine's back. Yeah, make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. However I want. Hey, Sorceress Adea told me everything. Sorceress Ultimacia comes from the future, here we go, to possess the sorceress of present day. She does it all the time? Meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? Elle. Elle does it. It's like when Elle sent her own consciousness here. Yo, what? Ultimacia in the future is Elle? Or Elle in the future is Ultimacia, maybe? And she's trying to get back to, trying to regain her young age or something? It seems too much of a coincidence for there to be two different, someone in the future to have the same power as Elle, when Elle could very well be in the future and have that power. My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Elle was sending the source back to our time. But no! That is not the answer. So how does the sorceress come back to this time? Yeah, I do want to hear, because I think what we're trying to do in this game is stop, alright, this is, in so many words, it's like we're trying to take out baby Hitler. I don't know what it is, but it seems like there's something are we trying to save Elle from becoming this monster? I kept a secret to surprise you. It is because of me, Odine. I researched Elle's power long ago. I made out a pattern from the current running through El's brain. Oh, okay. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. It may only be a toy right now, but it's a time of Ultimacia. It is an impressive working machine. Not El. Good. So Ultimacia is not even... It's a machine? Which means there is a machine which imitates El's power. It is I who made the first model of that machine. Good theory. I thought that's where they were going. How crazy would that have been? How crazy of a story would that have been for the future, like coming back? Yeah. For another, yeah, whatever. I named the machine Junction Machine L. JME. That's kind of funny, Junction Machine. Okay. It is a wonderful thing to know that my invention is used in the future. Junction Machine L. Oh wait, so wait, what you're saying, so Elle is a sorceress. Obviously she's a sorceress because of her powers. But like, she uses the machine? That part is a little bit. Oh, you don't think she is? Does she have these? Oh, what, the machine is? Oh, Ulta is a sorceress, not a machine. She uses the machine. Oh, I see. So Sorceress came to know about Elle from that machine. And Elle became Ultimacia's target. Because if a machine can do something pretty cool and fancy, imagine what the source that created said machine could do. Am I right? You can't blame Odine, it's useless. You want to go outside, you want to fisticuffs. Okay, we continue the story. Let's see. There is only one way to defeat Ultimacia. You must kill her in the future. What? We have to go into the future in this game? There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. What? There is no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances. Oh my. Like, there is still a way. Okay, so first off, I feel like we could go in... No, we can't change the past. We can't change the past. That is something that Elle said. You can go into the past and learn from the past. If anything changes, it's you. It's not the past. So we can't go into the past and keep Odine from making this machine. The machine's been made. How come we can't destroy it right now? Because if the machine doesn't exist, then in the future, Ultimacia couldn't use it or couldn't find Elle from it. And therefore, there couldn't be this attack in the past. And then this gets even weirder. It is because Ultimacia plans to compress time. Compressing time with magic that good will do for the sorcerers to compress time. There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. I feel like somehow compressing time might bring Ultimacia to the present time, to where maybe she wants to rule over. Maybe the future sucks. Maybe the future's just total trash. And she's like, yo, I don't want to be in the future anymore. I want to take over your guys' timeline, like your time. Let me go there. Let's just figure out what Ultimacia is up to. In order for Ultimacia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of a sorcerer from the present. Okay, okay. But the machine must have a limit. Ultimacia probably needs to go back further in time to achieve time compression. That's why. So she was able to go back far enough time. So she needs to come back in time, take over Elle. Once she has Elle, then she can go back far enough to achieve time compression and what? Destroy the universe? Only Elle can take her back further into the past. That is why she is desperately seeking. Right, so she got a little bit of power. She got a taste of a little power. Or in the future, Ultimacia got a little taste of power, and now she wants all of it. She wants to see what is the... Yeah, okay, we must take advantage of Elle's power. There are two sorceresses in our time. Sorceress Renoir and Sorceress Adele. Oh, so Elle is not a sorceress. She has special powers, just not a sorceress. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once regeneration is completed, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside lunatic Pandora. Yeah, Adele wants to take out these two that put her in prison. That's going to be main goal. Which again, oof. I mean, they did good, I guess, in what they did, because I mean, if they didn't lock up Adele so back, far back when, then there's a good chance Ultimacia maybe would have took control of Adele earlier on and maybe would have been able to achieve her goals. Maybe? I don't know. Ultimacia will want to possess Adele if Adele wakes up. That would be horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. If Adele's consciousness wins over Ultimacia, Adele will first destroy this era. Oh. So they're saying that Adele is worse than Ultimacia? So we must use Sorceress Renoa to inherit Ultimacia's power. That's all the mission briefing. First, go to Lunatic Pandora. Alone's probably being held captive inside, so rescue her first. Then kill Sorceress Adele before his awakening process is completed. We're not going to make it in time. Come on, guys. We will not defeat Sorceress Adele or Adele before the awakening process is completed. No way. Now we're left with Renoa as the only sorceress of this era. Then wait for Ultimacia to possess Renoa. Oh, wait, what? When Ultimacia arrives, it's Alone's turn. Alone will send Renoa back to the past with Ultimacia. Oh, wait, what? Alone will have to send Renoa and Ultimacia inside another sorceress she knows in the past. The one... Alone will have to send Renoa and Ultimacia inside another sorceress she knows in the past. Is that Adea, or is that the sorceress that gave Adea the powers? Adea or Adele? That's up to Alone. So I would probably say Adea. Once Ultimacia is in the past, she'll use the time compression magic. We will see some influence here. Once Ultimacia is in the past, she'll use time compression magic, and we'll see some influence here. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Alone feels it, she'll cut Renoa and Ultimacia off from the past. Renoa will come back into this world. Ultimacia will also goes back to her own world. And that would be left in the time compressed world. That would be left is the time compressed world. Past, present, and future will all get mixed together. You will keep moving through the time compression towards the future. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimacia's world. Yo, this is Inception. This is just Inception. In a way, without going into the future, if we're just kind of going inside of a mind, to get into a secret special mind, that's crazy. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimacia's world. This always struck me as strange. Stop time compression by making it happen so you can travel to the future to stop her from doing it more, right? It's like you have to we're helping her start the time compression as if we're kind of giving her... It's like we have a leash on her. We're only giving her so much. So we're gonna let her think she's winning. She's gonna start to do the time compression. We're gonna cut her off, and we're gonna use that little opening she did to get into her world to take her out. Her pure form. We probably have to go into her world to actually take her out. There's probably no other way to defeat her. She's always in someone else. But if we can do that, that's so crazy. It's all up to you after that. I get it. I understand. It's crazy and it's bonkers, but I do get what they're saying. So you're briefed about the mission. I don't really understand it either. You do it. Yeah. Oh wait, I have questions because I want to ask. Tell me about Rain. I had to do it one more time. So you're briefed about the mission. I don't really understand it either. Will you do it? Yes. I want to know more about Rain. Rain has to be... Squall, how does... Alright. The Guardian Force has obviously taken Squall's memories, and Squall only remembers his sister. Who he looked at as a sister, Al. And if L was a sister, that means that the one that it would only make sense that Laguna and Rain are Squall's parents. I need to find a thread that links that. I need to see something in this game that says that, or that even hints at it, more so than obviously all of the other stuff that we've seen that connects the dots. Let's go. We'll get aboard Ragnarok. I just want to know that Rain was pregnant. Show anything that like showed Rain pregnant. Let's do the final briefing in there. I believe Rain would not have told Laguna about everything. One, the war was happening. She knew that he had a purpose, that if he knew that she was pregnant with a child, that Laguna would not have continued his mission. That was pretty fucked up, I would feel like, but I don't know. I always wanted to ride that thing. Plus, the name sounds so cool. This is it. This is what I saw happens, which is fucking epic. Is yeah, Laguna coming along with us. All right, the whole crew's together. The past, the present. Now we're going to the future to go back to the past to save the present. wait. We're going to the future to go back to the past to go into the back to go further into the future or something to save the present or something like that. Something like that. Alright, from here we go straight to our final target, Ultimacia. This is amazing. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue alone. The guild will tell you to do so, but after the story forces you to leave this room, return to talk to these three again. Okay. Next, you fight Sorceress Adele. It will be a surprise attack. Show no mercy. Now, here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Renoa, will you be willing to accept them? So there's no other option. If Renoa has Adea's sorcery powers and Adele's sorcery powers, that means there's not a second sorceress for Ultimacia to possess. Therefore, if they're forcing it, then that means they have control of the situation. Yes. Oh my god. Good. Next, we wait. Where Sorceress Ultimacia possess Renoa. That's to allow. To say yes, I will allow this evil monster from the future to possess me? Jesus, someone give Renoa a fucking cookie. Damn, that's a big promise to make. This will be hard on you, Renoa, but will you do it? Yes! She's just so cool with it, that's the spirit. Well, then Alone sends Renoa and Ultimacia to the past. Alone brings back Renoa, then head to the future through compressed time. Right? The opening that Ultimacia makes in the past when she thinks she has the power. Cut her off. Okay, Ultimacia lives far in the future where none of us can technically exist. Right. There's only one way to make yourself exist in the world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. What? As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence, and they'll also believe in yours. What? To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? I knew it. I knew it was gonna all end there. I knew it was gonna all end at the fucking orphanage. The place reminds you of your friends. Imagine being in that place with all of your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. That's all. It's gonna be the orphanage. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what time period you're in. We're gonna run into Ultimacia. Is it gonna look like the Oh man. You need the love and friendship for this mission and the courage to believe it. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. I'm counting on you guys. Someone give Laguna a gun. Come on, join us, man. Love and friendship and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems to be up for it. Think you'll succeed? Nah, we'll try. He's got a cramp in his leg. Does that mean he was full of shit? What, he's nervous? He always getting cramps in his legs when he's nervous. Let me fly. I need to fly far off this planet or off this area so I don't accidentally go there. This is a safe spot. Alright, let's go back into the bridge. Talk, that's what Orion was saying. Oh, what? Oh, thank goodness. Good. Because earlier when we were flying around trying to find the islands, I was like almost touching, and I got scared. I said, "Oh shit!" Like, you keep driving my way. Let's talk when it's all done. But don't worry. Yeah, right. I understand. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. It will be like, "Are you sure you want to? This is the final step. Are you sure you want to proceed?" Yeah. I have a lot to tell you. Well, if you don't want to hear it, I'll understand. No, I do want to hear it. Let's talk when it's all done? No, man. I want to know now. Alright, let's talk to Ward. Ward says nothing, of course. Yeah. Ward says, good thing you don't look like your father. What the fuck? That's it. Why would they say that? Why would they say that without... What? Kyros! If I was Laguna, I would be like, Kyros, what the fuck, man? That was the thread. That what I just said, I need to find that thread. That's the thread. That's the fucking thread. That's so amazing. That's, you look very much like your mother. That's so amazing. These two men right here just put together the final, most important, and just amazing part of the story. You're gonna burn it. Don't be afraid. I would be very afraid of catching that on fire. Dude, you've got to be... my mind... I didn't know we were gonna get this. And yes, Kyros did meet Rain. Yep. Orion, or fucking Ward didn't. Maybe he did maybe at some point. Probably not. But Kyros was in Windhill with Laguna. That's so fucking amazing. And this is where you find out. You go and you talk to these two guys. That at this point, I mean, you've been playing with them and they've had such an important role in the whole story. And then now you got these two on the side. It's just so amazing. That's so fucking awesome. Those two saying those two things, and you go to Laguna. He says, "Let's talk when it's all done." I have a lot to tell you. Well, if you don't want to hear it all, I'll understand. Those are the words of a father that is fucking nervous to talk to his son that he has never spoken to his whole life. The father that he feels as if there's got to be some shame. There's got to be some shame in it. And that's why he said, if you don't want to hear it all, I'll understand. It's, you know what? I don't think any, I mean, obviously, if we saw the birth and we saw them holding each other, that would be a confirmation, I guess. But this is the biggest confirmation that anyone, I think, could ask for. For wondering the whole game, and then just these 3 little dialogue boxes. Well, I guess Laguna has a couple dialogue boxes. I have a lot to tell you, ... Oh my fucking god. That's so cool. Orion, thank you so much for telling me to go back in there. That's something that could have been missed. That's easily something that could have been missed. To not know, you don't know that. Chances are you go back in there and you ask, you say, hey, they'll say, oh, they'll probably repeat the same shit that they said before. That's so dope. That's so dope, guys. And I don't know if there's a better way to end today. It could easily, yeah. And I have to tell KG. Next time, hopefully I talk to KG, like, hopefully he jumps into the channel. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Where we're at is so good. We're just going to get through the game on Monday. But, my god, is that amazing? What a finish. Yo, Cheesy, I am on a little late. You're right. I'm tired. And the story, what I thought was going to be 15-20 minutes more, was an hour. And we just kind of had a big ball just dropped on us when it came to the story, and we're finally confirmed. I am confirmed. That's a confirmation. There's no doubt. There's no more doubt. There's no doubt at all. There's 100% no doubt. We've seen the past. We've seen these relationships, these interactions. We know that Julia and the general are Renault's parents, so we know that Laguna and Julia never became one, and we know the history with Rain a little bit with them. We know the relationship with the sister and the brother. We know all these details that now all connect finally is so rewarding. That's so good. So freaking good. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is where we're going to end the stream today. I'm going to do a lot of grinding over the weekend to prepare ourselves. Come Monday, when we start this, we're going to start the final battle, the final process. We're going to end up ending the Disc 3, and we'll end up going through Disc 4 on Monday. Hopefully we end the game in time to start Final Fantasy 9 on Monday. I want to get at least 1 to 2 hours of Final Fantasy 9 in on Monday before we end it. But, fuck. What a freaking day of story. What a story. Oh my god, what a story. For people to say that this one is not, like, people talk shit about this one. I've heard it for so many years. 7's the best, 9's really great, 10, people talk a lot of shit about 10 too. I don't know why, I love 10. This one, sure, when it comes to the mechanics, this one maybe is not up top tier because there's too many ways for you to kind of like either not be strong enough to proceed in the game or be too strong to proceed kind of thing. It's really easy to be one of the other in this. So I understand people complaining with this and that. But story-wise, this is incredible. All the stories of Final Fantasies are incredible. But this one has a lot of, it's so all over the place, and this one's pretty good. On the Deep Sea Research Station, you do not have to do it all in one go. If you visit and get 1 GF, you don't have to continue at that time. Oh, cool. So I could get, you're saying I can get Bahamut without getting, even if I don't successfully get Eden, I can still get Bahamut. Is that what you're saying, Orion? Yes, awesome. Cool, I'll do that then. I hate the idea of getting Bahamut off stream. I hate the idea of getting some of the GFs off stream, but it'll be fine, it's whatever. I might prepare myself and then, nah, I'll probably get him off stream. We'll see. There's a small possibility I'll prepare myself all the way and then just like first thing on Monday all we'll have to do is just fight the Tonberry King to get him and this and that. We'll see. I don't know, we'll see. But oh, Kane's next to me. He's ready for me to end. He's ready for it to be the end of the night. Big guy. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Anyone out there lurking, thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, thanks for all the advice and all of the guidance, because you didn't only help me succeed at the game, Orion, but you've also helped me see a lot more of the story that maybe I would have missed, and that is much more than, hey, do you want to know where the secret hidden, like, what this is, or you want to get the coolest weapon, or this or that? No. You guided me to find certain things that are just so much more. That's fucking gold. That's gold. Cheesy, thank you for stopping in. Have a great night. Never want to. Oh, you didn't. You did great. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you all on Monday. Have a good weekend.